Get ready, start. Today's being Diwali, the good news first stop. We have the potential to grow fast and deliver much better economic outcome to our people. Stop. We have skilled and motivated human resources rearing to go. Stop. The stubborn inflation and weakening growth that we have experienced for the last 2 years were not inevitable. Stop. The bad news, of course, is that India's macroeconomic performance leaves much to be desired despite the global economic climate being weak and uncertain. Stop. Better economic outcomes are desperately needed in a land blighted by low incomes, poor quality of public services such as health and education, poor infrastructure of roads and electricity, unemployment, and sharp regional and social inequalities. Stop. Our political and bureaucratic apparatus has been ineffective and inefficient and indulged in wholesale mismanagement of the public purse. Stop. Winning election seems to have become the be all and end all of governance. Stop. Elections have become a money game and government revenues are frittered away to chase vote banks. Stop. Corruption is endemic. Stop. The 1991 reforms have paid off. Stop. The trouble is not too much reform but too little reform and sometimes of the wrong kind. Stop. The most important need is to increase industrial employment in the organized sector. Stop. This has been declining due to our illogical labor policy. Stop. Significant opportunities exist for growth in industrial employment due to the increasing wages in China and the need for multinational to spread their manufacturing bases in countries like India. Stop. If we follow the market to determine the quantum of employment and wages, then such investment would be made by both Indian and foreign companies. Stop. Depending only on NMZs and SEZs is not the answer. Stop. The whole ecosystem should be sensible. Stop. This is what was done to foreign trade and industrial licensing in 1991 and all of us see the results. Stop. Bajaj Auto's volumes have grown fourfold in 20 years and exports 15-fold. Stop. Our employee strength has been halved due to improved productivity and as we have outsourced a great deal of manufacturing to smaller companies better equipped to handle rigidities of the existing labor policies. Stop. Due to our labor laws, companies have more contractual employees at half the wages as compared to their permanent employees. Stop. Labor unrest is bound to follow. Stop. We should also take care to disperse manufacturing by providing power and connectivity and disallowing growth around existing concentration. Stop. This is important not only to manage urbanization, land prices, migration, and attendant social issues, but also to give a fillip to our crisis ridden agriculture. Stop. Industrial employees offer a stable and growing market for farm produce. Stop. Why is it that we do not hear of farmers' suicide in industrialized Western Maharashtra but in industrially backward Vidarbha? Question mark. If we do this, then concomitant reforms become obvious. Stop. GST and electricity sectors readily come to one's mind. Stop. In reforming, one should focus on the real sector and the priorities of our nation. Stop. During the last decade, reform has become a byword primarily for facilitating the foreigner. Stop. This is welcome, but should this be our priority? Question mark. If it is good for us, we should do it. Stop. Not because we have dug ourselves into a hole with a current account deficit and fiscal deficit for which we need foreign money to bail us out. Stop.